Alright, let's try this out, guys. We're here, rigged up, ready to go. Oh, it took me a while. I'm not used to this. My back is killing me already, which means my back's definitely going to be killing me soon with this. So it'll probably go 2 hours. The main goal here is to test the angles, sound, the angles, the antenna, yada yada yada. The main thing is a test. See if we can pull this off. And if not, then I gotta make some adjustments. Ooh, it's about to get bumpy. I didn't realize how bumpy it gets right here. All my stuff is wobbling around. It's scaring me out there. Gotta double check. Make sure everything's tight before I get in the water. Some stuff fell off already. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll try to keep the sun out of everybody's eyes shortly. I'm not the man I used to be. Alright, here we go. What do we got right here? Some little minnows. Well, you know what? If that's what they're eating, that sucks because I don't have them. So. She's a beaut, huh? You'll see in a second, but there's a lot of... I never actually bass fished here, but I ice fished here. And it's right down the street from where I usually do bass fish, so... Make sure I got my things secured over here. Oh, I forgot I could use that phone holder when I'm in this. That might be what I do. Okay, I'll shut up. Just get a little more in there. That's good. I'll get chat pulled up in a second. Give me a second. The pedals hurt my back, and the trolling motor still giving issues, so we're still figuring that out. So here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again. Let me see that view before it's too... Let me see the view before I get too far away to adjust it. So bear with me, my friends. Bear with me. Some angry guy's gonna come up and say, "You're blocking the boat ramp at this busy lake." I think there's like one other boat out there. I think it's an actual boat though. Alright, I'm about to just like say I'll take my chances with this phone because this little holder thing is getting in my way. And this phone wasn't too expensive. Alright, no one's watching anyway, so it gives me some time to figure this out real quick. Let me block the sun. What's going on, people? I'm just testing some, I'm gonna keep the angle there and hope for the best, you guys. And if I have to, it's not a big lake, so I could probably just pull over, come right back here and adjust it if I have to. But I'm gonna take my chances with this phone since it wasn't that expensive and not tether it, because the tether's really causing an issue right now. A big issue. Alright, let's get out there, boys and girls. Let's get out there. Let's go catch some Let's go catch some damn bass. Oh, see, if I could do one thing over, I would have brought 2 or 3 rods instead of 4. Because the 4th one, I quickly realized is going to be a problem today. It's going to be one of those things where now I got to watch the crap out of my rods, or I might have to dive in and get one. See, even now, I'm like looking behind me. What's going on, people? Good people of the world. Good people of the world. Good morning. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this show on the road. Oh, great. There's already some hydrilla and crap down in my prop. What the hell? Just waiting to cause an issue. Alright, is that going to get in the way of the pedals? Probably, so I might have to... I didn't anticipate this. I did not anticipate this. Let's see if I can just put it here. If I can, that's not a bad spot. Bear with me. Gotta get this up the right way so I can see the chat. Because I want to chat. Alright, cool. So here we are, people. Get out of the dregs real quick. Very muddy. Very, very muddy. Did not know that was going to be the case. But I'm happy. I thought it could be the case. I didn't think it wouldn't be the case. But it's the case. I might need to throw a little chatterbait action onto that. I don't know. Current bait's tied on. We got a shaky head. I don't have my mapping with me, which kind of sucks because there's a couple like basins in here, and I know kind of where they are. We shall see. Let me tighten that bad boy down. Ah, crap. Why is my phone doing that now? Oh, because of the power buttons. Alright, the chat just went down for a sec because my phone reset. We'll fish eventually. We'll fish eventually. Put that over there. Hello, Moto. Alright, let's get... Okay, that's just gonna get in my way, man. And I don't want the phone overhanging the water, so... Oh, my rudder's not even down. I'm like trying to steer. Hold up, let me pull up live scope real quick. I'm just kidding. I am pulling up the chat again, and then we'll fish shortly. Alright. Look how muddy this water is. It's crazy. Crazy. I want to see why that's... Oh no, no, no. Okay. This is going to be a little bit of an issue. I might have to just take my chances. Put it over there. I want to get this going. I just want to fish. Come on, people. I'm just trying to get my phone mounted. But I don't want it to fall in the water either. But if it does, I guess it does. I don't know. Kind of would suck. But it's not my best. It's just a cheaper phone that I bought for the chat. We'll see. How close could I get it to the boat? You gotta put the stupid tether on. Hold on. fishing over by the dam. Oh, I just want to start fishing. 2 seconds. I'm just gonna put this this tether on, but I don't really like using the tether because it gets in the way of the chat a little bit, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't feel comfortable with the phone overhanging the boat. Everything presses damn buttons on phones. I think we're good. Alright, that should get me where I need to be. That's gonna get my way too. Damn. There's no easy way here. I'll get going in a sec. I just gotta make sure this stuff's safe. Or as safe as I can make it, at least, I guess. We're gonna put this that it's not my way. These kayaks are always, it's always something. It's just gonna be a problem too. Dang it. No, nowhere. Sorry. I think it's fine if I just put it, as long as it's not where I'm gonna stand. That's my biggest concern. That should be, that's gonna get, there's nowhere good. It's gonna get in my way when I stand. I know I'm gonna trip and fall in the water, but you know what? I'm just gonna have to deal with it, so. And be careful, because I can't go on like that anymore. All right, let's start fishing. Even that, I can't. Sorry, you guys. I'm just taking the tether off. If I drop the phone, I gotta buy a new $50 cheap phone to look at the chat again, which I don't want to do because money's not easy these days. You know what I'm saying? This is a Feelfree. Oh, all my stuff is actually, I put it in the description, by the way. But not to say that you can't ask, dude. But I'm just saying I'm proud of myself for doing that. It's a Feelfree Lure 11.5. I got it used a couple years ago, and I've used it a lot. I've gotten a lot of use out of this bad boy, and now I got a trolling motor for it, but we're not using it today. We're using the pedals. I don't know if you can see the pedal drive going. Yeah, you can probably see a little bit of it, but we're using the pedals. I know it's probably crazy, but I'm throwing that buzzbait to start because I just feel like it. Because you never know. And there's some shade coming up, and I've had a lot of luck throwing a buzzbait, even in muddy water right next to pads like this. We'll see. And if not, I adjust. But I have others. I have probably better choices. You know what? I didn't know how muddy it was going to be, so I might have to really adjust some of these choices. Because I have a Senko tied on, like a wacky rig. The flipping setup's good. What else do I have on there? The shaky head, it might be alright. I don't know. We're going to have to make adjustments. It's fine, though. I did not prepare for muddy, like chocolate milk water. But maybe if we go up stream, we'll get some cleaner water. Probably not, because it's not that huge of a place. So try to throw it way back in the pads on this one. I don't know. Can you guys see the casts? This is a test, you guys. So if I suck, or if the angles and stuff suck, that's not it. I can't be doing that. But alright, let's just get in the shade over here. Let's see if I can catch up on my phone. Come on. Yeah, we were ice fishing here just a few months ago, which is crazy to me. The muddy water, I'm not trying to complain or anything. I actually like it, but I just got to figure out what I'm going to put on there. Good thing I brought more lures. I've got chatterbaits, spinnerbaits. I just don't know if like a wacky rig Senko is the best in muddy water. Let me know if anyone's tried it. See if I can change. Damn. See if I cast in front of me. Can you see? Yeah, that would be the best if I just do. I usually side cast into things like flip. Like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just gonna aim. I'm looking at the view to make sure. I think the camera's just got to favor one side is the whole thing. It's got to probably be, let me see if I can. I thought it'd be a little further from me. Two modes. It either buzzbait. I did not expect this water to be so dark, but it is what it is. It's not that I care. I keep saying that, but it's not that I care. It's just I wish I rigged for muddy water because I already did so much work before I got here. Like last night, yesterday, really, I prepped. I always do that. I'm a prepper. I did that leader way too long. Now I'm gonna have a knot coming through all day, or until I get cut off or something. Let's see. What the hell was that? Hold on. Oh my gosh. This is the kind of thing I'm scared of. I'll adjust that in a second. My whole camera just fell. Not fell, the tripod just collapsed. I can't even get into where I want to get into, so why mess around? Just fix the camera. That's how you know I'm like, it's addicted to fishing, because I know I should fix that camera, but I gotta make these casts before it's, I can't stand, okay, don't be an idiot, dude. This is what I do on my own. Even if I'm not on a live stream, I swear I'm talking to myself like this all day. I swear. And I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky. I don't know. Is that a bad view? Yo, Attic, are you still there, my man? Is that a bad view? I don't mind it too much. As long as it doesn't fall. I kind of like it. You know what? I'm going to test different views, so. I put that damn knot. I should just retie the thing a little bit. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. Welcome to the boring cast, where I'm always retying things. Nah, I'm not, because if I do, then I got to rip my bait up, and I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to live with the big-ass knot, with the big freaking knot running through the top guides of my bait casting rod. Which I don't know if anyone has a bait caster, but it sucks when the I gotta get. Sorry guys, I'm really rusty on a kayak. I don't even care. I'm not gonna apologize. guess what? I'm standing and I got like prosthetic on one leg. I think I got his high chatterbait on. My worst enemy. It's a weird time of the year to fish a chatterbait though, for me. But I guess it makes sense. It probably make a little sense here. Come on, baby. I'm just gonna go into a pad field probably and just start flipping. This, where I am right now, to the left is shallow obviously, but then it drops down. I know this area because I was ice fishing here. And there's a basin to the right that way, right there, like a little bowl. And then there's another one kind of where the Lawrence Brook tears into it a little bit more. Stand up, man, because if it hits that, I think we gotta get the chatterbait going pretty quick. I thought I was gonna be throwing flukes, wacky rigs, flipping if I could find like laydowns and whatnot, like, and the pads. And then I thought we'd be doing some, what else did I have tied on there? I don't even remember. Oh, a buzzbait just in case, but the buzzbait might be the only good one at the moment for this kind of water, because I use buzzbaits in the muddy water all the time. I like it. So that's a good one. This rig's good. I'm gonna leave the wacky just in case, because you never know. The wacky's weird like that. A wacky rig is weird like that. It just works sometimes, so we'll have to keep it on for a little bit, even though it probably won't work. Oh, never mind, the wacky's going off, because I need it for the chatterbait. Yeah, wacky rig sucks, so we'll take that now. It's just good to be out on the water again. We need some, like, I need to get some tunes on it, you know what I mean? Little Waylon Jennings. Nah. Take requests. You'll hear me. I'll listen to, like, everything from Nas to Waylon Jennings, man. My taste in music knows no bounds. It does actually have some damn bounds on the side, but it was definitely has some bounds. But you have to push it pretty damn far. Alright. Putting these size 1 extra long wacky Nico hooks by Mustad back in my bag. I'm not sponsored. Just pretending. Mustad sponsor me so I could get those super cheap. That would be awesome. Alright. The wacky bag. That's my Senko bag. That's my lure box. Might have to throw the old Mini Max over here. Anyone else? Oh, no, this is a mini jack. This is a baby jack. This is $22 little diddly right here. Hopefully we don't lose her, because it really is a $22 lure. It's stupid, but they work so well. Really, brother? Really, dude? Smell the roses, man. Smell the roses for a second. It's Friday. Unless you gotta work all weekend. And then I feel bad for you. But that probably means you had some time off this week, so. I didn't do much this week other than work. and cut the grass and trim some bushes and clean my whole house. Take care of my daughter. Nah, she's at the shore. She's at the shore, and then she's going to Utah on Monday. So guess who's watching the dogs again? I don't care though, because there's a good trade-off. I get to go to cushy Tunk Lake and stream on my kayak whenever I want. And that place has ginormous carp all over the place. They scare the crap out of you. There's so many. I never carp fished, but like when I used to bass fish there a lot on my kayak, the carp would just scare you. You'd go into a little cove and they'd be like manatees where they all jump around you. It's craziness. All right, we got the old chatterbait on, so let's try that. Crazy how just the chatterbait starts turning the kayak like that. It's funny. I gotta slow that down a little bit. Chatterbaits are good, but they don't come through the stalks of lily pads very well for sure. You gotta keep it a little good in grass. Okay, slow this thing down a little bit. I guess what I'd like to do is hit, if I had the mapping on here, I would look for the deeper areas of the basin that line up against all these pads, because that seems like it would be prime real estate today. What else could I throw in the pads? What else could I throw in the pads? Let's think. I wish some of you guys had some advice. Not advice, or you know what I mean, advice. I would take so much advice right now, because I am not, my muddy water technique that literally sometimes works is just a really dark Ned rig, but you gotta find like a really like rocky area with some kind of like a seawall or something to really drag it slow against, where they're probably holding on. Alright, let's get I'm gonna start a little deeper and then parallel the pads. I should stand up and do this. Usually I stand the whole time, but I haven't been in the kayak for a while, so I'm kind of a little jittery. Carlos wanted to come out with me, so did my friend Sil, but I couldn't. He bailed on me. You bailed on me, Carlos. I'll never forget this. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. I'm just gonna let her sink on slack line all the way to the bottom and take my chances. Ooh, I hear bluegill in there, so that's a good sign. I just want to kind of explore first, because it's not a giant piece of water, and then we come back around. I just want to see what we got going on. I'll start throwing this the way I would usually throw it, instead of my experience on days like this, especially if they don't hit it within a couple seconds of getting it next to the cover, they usually don't, so I don't know. Usually, come on, man. You're better than that. You are better than that. Slow down my retrieves. thank you for watching, you guys. Appreciate it. I don't know. I want to do a third live stream this week, so I don't know what day I'm going to do. Well, let's say Sunday. We'll add Sunday to the week. But I don't know if it'll be today. I think tomorrow I might actually do something cool, but I don't want to say what it is yet but it probably involves sight fishing for carp on the kayak. Really cool. And smallies at the same time, if that gives any more hints. Ooh, there's like a nice little dark. Man, this is bringing it back. Me and my buddy Kevin were here on the ice so many times. Not so many times, we were here like twice. But it was fun. Hopefully it freezes like that again near here, because it never really freezes like that in this area of New Jersey, at least. Come on, we'll get one. Might be able to get away with some crankbaits today. But the issue with this one is it's all silt. The whole place. It's all silted in because it's an old mill pond, and it's dammed up. I thought I had one, but it's a snag. The beauty of a $22 lure getting snagged on a kayak is usually you can get the damn thing back, so we'll find out. I need some kind of top water, maybe like, I need something I could work over the pad, like a frog, I guess, but I don't want, shouldn't have taken the braid off that damn rod. I only have one braid rod that could throw a frog right now. What the hell was that trapped on that was so easy to get off when I did that? It's funny. I wish I saw it. Some things are just not meant to be known now. Let's throw it right into that woody area. It's just what chatterbaits are made for. And no, they're not, if you guys are actually listening for instructional reasons. They're made for grass. They do not do that well in wood at all. They snag pretty easily. Pretty easily. Something about there's like a clear difference, and I hate to say it, when you're using the, oh, see, there's a fish right there. There we go, you guys. You know the funny thing is, I don't have my net because I use it for the carp thing, and I rigged it up as a crazy way, so we're on our own today. But there's Uno fish on a chatterbait, and guess it's right in the roof of the mouth, which is what you want right there. Get it right there. Let's get that out of you, buddy. Little guy. Little guy. Watch it. This is for good luck. You always got to do this. I love you. Tell your parents I said hi. Don't tell them I said hi. Actually, I forgot. We're not trying to do that, dude. Now I want to flip in there. Let's see if we can get another one. Let's see if we can pull another one out of there. You never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. That's one bass in the books, boys and girls. One bass in the books, because that's how you do it. Nah, I don't even know if that would be considered a keeper, but it doesn't really matter because it's awesome. That chatterbait, I started moving it real slow, and they just, no pumps, no nothing. Just a little soothing action for them. All right, let's stand. Am I gonna drop anything? Hold on. I have a habit of dropping things of value because I'll just put them on my lap. Be a big one in there, please. Please, please, please. Randy, I hope you're proud of me, man. I'll never go live scope, brother. Mr. Randy Blockett. I'll always be a shallow man. As I say that, horrible. I should probably adjust my settings on this so I don't do that too often. Like maybe tighten the brakes down just a tad, since I'm obviously having issues. So I'll bring the brakes up a couple notches and see how we feel. We'll get there. We'll get there. Nah, it wasn't a bite. We'll just say it wasn't a bite. We'll just say it wasn't and hope it wasn't. But it probably was. So. You know, my issue is the long ass leader on there that I put. I might actually retie it after this bet. It's a little better. There we go. I like that. I like that setting right there. I upped the brakes just a tad more. It's a heavy weight. It's a ½ ounce. So yeah, I will make 100 casts in here if anyone's wondering, because you'd be surprised. Sometimes you'll pull like 20 out of this thing. Now, are they suspended around it? I don't know. That one definitely got it mid-column. Just swimming by. So, I don't know. Crazy, I'm still having like overrun issues. I'm not like I'm not afraid to admit like when I'm having issues with the bait caster. Like I'm just having issues getting it set to where it's not overrunning on me, and my thumb's just not doing the job. Maybe it's just not used to a ½ ounce. I want to go a little further over the log. I know that's, if they're gonna be there, she's gonna be way back there in that shady ass corner over the 20 logs. There we go. Come on. Come on. Oh. I thought we had a fish. What is that? Ugh. Hydrilla. It's a bunch of hydrilla. Shorten this later. I'll use the bait for something else later. And today might be a big ass jig kind of day. That's kind of what I want to throw. This is a big ass jig. I'm gonna shorten this thing by a little bit. Probably right there. I don't like that knot running through the top guide of my real rod, so I'm shortening this leader up just a touch. We caught one already, you guys. I gotta put that in the comments. Yeah. One bass. Come on, man, put like an actual one. There, my phone's wet. And then I did a one. I'm stupid. I don't want to drift too far down, which we're not right now. We're fine. But the reason why is because I want to run the chatterbait down the next side and then flip. There's like a isolated little point of pads just popping out right there that looks like a deadly little spot. I almost want to turn it vertical, but if I do that, not today. Not today. I like vertical more. Alright, so like horizontal, you get your people in, like your loyal people, no matter what. Horizontal is a better view, I think. But you don't get a bunch of people popping in and out. Because, and like finding you is like, it's less, you know, I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but give me a sec. I'll show you the sun. It's getting in people's eyes, getting in my eyes too. Sorry guys, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm like, I should actually show since it's so boring, I'm just sitting there. I just wanted to shorten my leader up a little bit on this flipping setup because it was going through the top guide of my rod, so it's giving me a headache. And now we're good. I have it set up with a second bobber stop so I can kind of do like a ghetto, whatchamacallit, Carolina rig if I need to, which I kind of might do that, but we'll find out. Ooh, come on. Felt like a little bite. But it could have just been the tungsten. It's a tungsten weight, so sometimes it hits and it just feels... Automatically, my casting just went way through the roof. Just removing that stupid knot. It's crazy. Come on, come on, come on. What is that? It's wood, I think. Come on. Be a fish. Be a fish. Let's throw the chatterbait. Since we got one on the chatterbait, let's throw the chatterbait. I mean, we got one right there on the chatterbait. We still haven't left the area, so. Ooh, turned way too fast. Scared me. Where's my chatterbait? I've got the golden ticket. I've got the golden ticket. Come on. In the tree. Come on, get out of the tree, please. Just, there we go, thank you. Not because I mind, because I could have easily gotten it, but more so. Sorry guys. Oh, I had one on too. They love this chatterbait. It was a little tiny ass. Guys, I got it at the end. Sorry for my language, but it was funny. A little guy. Swung at it right at the end. I saw him come up from... Something's going on, I gotta fix it. The tail's caught on the hook. Jeez, I'm so not used to having the camera. I gotta make sure you guys can see. What the hell? changing some stuff a little bit. It's gonna stay like that. That's fine. It's a weird angle to be. Ow. I hurt my hip. I gotta stand for a second. I hurt my hip. Super weird angle to be. That was horrible, but you guys didn't even see it. I'm going back to the direction we were going, so the camera will be facing what I'm doing. Kayaks tend to move on their own. I highly doubt I'll catch one here because it's like a clear cutout for bank fishermen. Put like a, I don't think I got a single Colorado spinnerbait, but that would be a good choice here right now. I think I gotta put like a spinnerbait on. I think that might be the ticket, but I'm not gonna give up on the buzzbait that quick. We've only thrown it like 3 times. And I do believe I've caught some of the biggest bass in the midday on a buzzbait. So I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna do a quicker turn than the pedal. So later on, I'll be going through this, checking the view and stuff. I'll figure this out. I'll make it look really good. I think I gotta mount the tripod in the middle and put it really high. But I can't do it from here right now. I'm trying, but I can't get it any higher without risking the whole setup going in the water. And I can't do that, so I think it's okay. If I were a viewer, I think it's all right. If I was a viewer, maybe it'd be alright. I remember when we were ice fishing, there was a dude sitting right there drinking a bunch of beers, and he'd just walk out on the ice and put his tip ups, check his tip ups. He was funny. I wasn't catching any, so one of his 100 tip ups went off, and he let me reel one in, but he got off. He didn't speak English, so I couldn't understand what he was trying to tell me. I didn't realize you got to set the hook. Like, I thought they kind of set themselves. But he didn't care. He wasn't keeping anything. We were all having fun. I like the shade. I'm gonna try to stick to the shade. I think the fish are gonna do the same anyway. Sometimes when it's muddy from like flooding, if you go upstream, you get a little clearer water because it starts washing it out. So that's what I'm hoping for. Just a little. I'd like more of a tint and less of a a chocolate milk, if you know what it looks like. Yoo-hoo. Some people playing in the woods or something. I like digging something up. Are they burying a body or something over here? What the hell? See, that's a perfect little buzzbait spot. I wish you guys could see. It's this little pocket. There's a few of them actually. Horrible cast, dude. Not horrible, just not where I need it to be. Not where I need it to be. There we go. These kids. That's the prime spot right there. Wood next to like that brush right there. Oh my gosh. I thought we were gonna get one. They might not want the buzzbait, but I'm still gonna try. So buzzbait is something sometimes if you just commit to all day though, you end up catching the biggest fish of your life. So I don't know. But for a 2-hour stream, I don't know. If it doesn't produce in the next couple of tries, I'm gonna put a spinnerbait on and call it a day. Sorry, you guys can't see, but I can't really. I don't want to adjust the kayak just to make like 2 casts real quick as we leave. One more. Into that wood. Moving on. Back to the chatterbait. Ow. Longer casts. Let's see. Thought we had one. We had some wood. Have a little wood. Let's get it off. See the culprit. See the chatterbait. Chatterbait has been saved. Drag is way too tight. supposed to reel all the way up to your the tip. Rod's okay, yes. I might put a weightless fluke instead of the shaky head. I might put just a weightless fluke and toss it on the pads in the sparser little areas with a white fluke. Shallow is this again? It's not too shallow, so that's pretty good. How shallow is it here? It's my depth finder. Okay, yeah, it drops off real quick. Yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. I haven't been looking at the chat because there's not much chat going on today. When you do horizontal, you don't get much chat. Which is cool. I mean, it's either way, it's cool. I don't mean it's cool like I don't like chat. I mean, watching the show. I gotta throw something out. That's where I want a spinnerbait, is to throw it and bump it all over that wood. But I can't. I'm still throwing a buzzbait. So I'll flip it. I'll flip into it with this Berkeley Creature Hog with a 1/2 ounce tungsten bullet weight and a 2-aught hook. I stopped paying attention. I'm like right over what I wanted to be over. I don't know if we even have a chance. Where's that wood going, maybe? That's the one I want. Yo, what's going on, Superfly? Nice to see you, man. Just out here trying to, I want to start doing a lot of kayak streams, so this will be like the first kind of test of angles and whatnot, and then I'll adjust for the next one. I already know I need it mounted right behind me and a lot higher. Real muddy water, by the way. How you been, man? I hope you're doing all right. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm doing horizontal, by the way, today, because I like it. But I don't know. Sometimes the vertical gets you so many more new viewers, you know what I mean? But horizontal looks cooler, in my opinion. You see more. I do wish I had my 2D sonar or down imaging today, because I would like to go into the basins and just see if there's bait fish. Where the bait fish. That'd be good to see where the bait fish are. But I don't know. It's so far so good. We had one bite on this and one actual catch. One went for it at the very last second as I was bringing it in. Oh. 20 smallmouth and 20 rock bass. Good for you, man. That's awesome, dude. That's a lot of fish. Oh, still fun though. I was slamming some little guys the other day, and my friend was laughing, but he wasn't catching anything because he didn't want to put a little fluke on like I had on. But I'd rather catch a bunch of little guys than nothing. I'd rather catch a bunch of little guys. It's fun. This will probably be the last little area that I throw this buzzbait in, because I kind of think a spinnerbait's the deal. Come on. bright white spinnerbait with the thumpiest blades I could find. Alright, last. Come on, buzzbait. Give me one bite. We got here way too late for this bad boy. It'll still work. A giant will grab this thing. I think I could be a little more efficient. Actually catching fish today with the spinner. I think the buzzbait will catch a giant at some random point, but we don't have time to fish all day with it, so cutting it off, putting a spinnerbait on. No more buzzbait. There goes my paddle. Oh, I do have a chartreuse. Not very heavy though, but I'll take it. And I will always love you. It's Friday. That's awesome, man. I told my friends who fly fish about you, bro, so they said they'll definitely check you out. They would definitely check you out. Let's see. Ideally, I try to go for big bass, but if I can't get big bass, I will always take any bass. Come on, chatterbait, don't hit that tree. Nice. Let's see if I still got it. Work it right through the pads. I'll get it. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, dude, I saw the puppets. Yeah, it's pretty cool, dude. It's funny because I have a friend, or not a friend, I know a guy in this area. His name's Rick. What's his name? If you looked him up, he's from Denella, New Jersey. His name's Rick, and he's a puppeteer. He makes all his own puppets. It's pretty cool. Some really cool ones. He goes to like Times Square. I think he was on like Letterman or something with one of them. It's crazy. Or like one of those late night shows. I don't even know if Letterman's still on. That's how little I know. I think since we caught one on the chatterbait, I mean, like, unless we pull up on something I can flip into, I'm just gonna try to cover some water for a little bit and make some casts every time we get up to a new good little spot to parallel or some wood like that. Try to keep it in there. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I saw that. I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's different. I think it's cool. It's a really cool art. I mean, I'm not a puppeteer, but I respect it. I definitely respect it. It's pretty cool. It's hard in a kayak with like a 7-foot something. That's why you gotta stand. I gotta stand more. Not that that was any better. But that was good. I got a flip in here, but it's really maybe Jesus beat that rap. Maybe live forever if your heart is pure. Maybe Jesus beat that rap, I'm not sure. Maybe you can live forever if your heart is pure. Maybe you come back someday as a king prawn. Maybe angels take you that away. I need a bass. It's been too long. Oh, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna post it up later. It was the icing on the cake. Sorry, dude. It's when we got home from fishing yesterday, my mom brought me a custom shirt with the bass on the back that says "Super Fly" on the front. My name Joy, with a guy fly fishing. Front with a guy fly fishing and a pair of shorts with a bass on the left leg. That's awesome, dude. Dude, that is really sick. I'll check it out later, dude. I hope so, man. Yeah, praise Jesus. I already said my prayers this morning. I probably got more important things to deal with than some bass fishing, I would assume. I hope so. Look at this log just extending out here, like... be stealthy in here because I want to try to get one, and you know there's one in here. You know it. But I'm also going to try to do it sitting so I can keep control of the kayak because the view goes to crap. So if I miss one, that's what it is. I got my excuse. I just want to tie a jig on. I feel like it's like a much bulkier profile. In the muddy water, sometimes that really helps. Probably going to end up doing that, but... go under, go straight down. Might be forced to change to a jig. Ah, I got it back. Good. You got a muddy day. The water is definitely not that warm anymore. So you're gonna be on. Oh, so you're going on today at 1? Yo, Lorraine, what's going on? Good afternoon to you, my friend. Oh, let me get out of here before I crash. Dude, I can never see that last part of the comment. I go live on Fridays at 1 p.m. today. So you're gonna be on today. Yeah, if I could catch it, man. I don't know if I'll still be working or not, but if I can, I will. Spot looks good. Yeah, dude, there's definitely bass. It's just a weird time of the year. And I did not expect this muddy water. Which I like muddy water. It's just I'm not like mudded up, if that makes sense. I don't have muddy. I didn't get my selection on muddy. My lure selection was not made for muddy. Put it that way. I don't know how. It's so hard for me to say that, but sorry about it. Alright, let's just toss this in. There. Let's work this up through all these branches, see if anything's. Oh, I thought that was a bite. Ugh. Exactly what I didn't want. Try to get through these weird lanes of wood, like, I don't know if it makes sense since you can't really see what I'm doing, but I try to go like into the lanes. I don't know, but really on a tree it's better to cast so that you're coming from this direction, the way I'm about to be with anything. Because if not, you could get caught, your lure gets caught in the armpit, like, but this direction, you're coming over the armpit of the tree, if that makes sense, since the branches are facing us and the trunk is facing the shore. Oh, there's so many little minnows just hanging out right on top here. How did I? Instant snag. Come on. Let's see if I could get it. This spot looks so good too. I gotta put this up to get it. So there. Is that a jerkbait chilling right there too? This might have been a trip worth taking. Looks like a mega bass, 110 or something. It's probably not, but it looks like it. Oh crap. Open the pail, dummy. Lure rescue in progress, people. Lure rescue in progress. I want my pedals. I don't think it's a lure. What the mega bass? I don't think it's actually anything. Let me see. Nah, it's a leaf bent over. Oh, that tree looks good. Looks healthy. I've actually never been this far back in the Somme. Because really you just have a couple deep basins at the front of this. Like near the dam area, there's like 3 or 4. And then out this way, it's super shallow, but I want to see because it's silty, I'll tell you that. It's super silty. Oh yeah, it's like a foot of mud. It's nasty. Nasty. Bass don't love that. I put that down a second too soon. Thought I was over the wood. Alright, no more exercising. It's not why we're here. Let's get to paddling. Preferably, I like the trolling motor. The one thing that's hard about streaming that I don't like on the kayak, when I gotta pee, I can't just stand up and find a spot. I don't think YouTube would appreciate that. Oh, TikTok. Like, I always post on there, but I only got like 60 followers or something. And they want me to start doing live on there now too, even though you're supposed to get 1,000. So they like pre-approved me. So I don't know. I might start doing like 1 a week on there. Might do 4 now a week, 3 on YouTube, and 1 on there. Or try to multi-stream at the same time. That's probably what I'll do. A couple times a week. Come on. I've never been a big TikTok guy. Never actually used it much. Oh, come on. The Mini Max, or the, that, at least there's a reason why it stopped vibrating. I was gonna say I paid too much for this stupid chatterbait to not chatter. You do your job, you $22 piece of metal that probably costs $2. And they get 22 because they say there's a hand tie on it, which it is. hand tie wire. They actually are, they always start on even the slowest retrieve with these little guys. That's why I like, but I wouldn't throw this on the bank. There's no way. I only bring these guys out of the arsenal when I'm able to get the thing back. Or at least when I'm most of the time able to get it back. It's funny though, I do feel blind without my fish finder. And I'm not talking live scope, but I'm talking about like 2D and down imaging. I feel very blind, like not knowing the contour down below me. Not knowing where a hump is or a piece of wood or how deep it is. It's really, it's crazy. It definitely makes fishing a little easier, I'll tell you that. Pitch it straight into all these bushes. Dead water over here. Just sort of bluegill though, so maybe not so dead. You're old school in my fly rod box and go to old. I hear you. I like to be able to see the bait. That's my main thing, is like finding a school of bait this time of the year. It helps. But on a day like this, these fish are probably shallow with all the muddy water anyway. Let's see if there's one under there. Ooh, I think I had one on actually on the fall. Damn. Ah, that was a horrible skip. Heaven or the other way. see some stuff to hit on the way back. There's like a bunch of isolated crap right out in the middle, and I bet it's shallow out there because that stuff won't grow. Those lily pads won't grow in deep water. I mean, so I know it's shallow right there. Right in the middle. Oh, horrible. Come on, get out of there. Thank you. Course, perfect cast, and it's it fouled the we're good. Ow, hook sharp, hook is sharp. Yes, I think I got one. Yeah, it's definitely a fish. Yep, we got one, ladies and gents. And it's pulling the kayak, so I don't know. It could be foul hooked. It's all right. Come here, big guy. All right, I'm just gonna go. You're not big enough to mind. All right, that's good, you guys. Number 2. Get the chatterbait out of its mouth. All right. It ain't easy today, but that's number 2. It's a pretty one. They're all healthy and very tenacious. All right, goodbye, buddy. Very crazy. Thank you, brother. It feels good to get another one, man. 2 bass. Thank you, bro. It felt like big for a second because it was pulling the kayak, but everything pulls the kayak, really. What was it? It was like literally right on that wood, like the edge of that log where I threw it, I think. So chatterbait's coming in handy. I should probably just put another chatterbait on the other spinning rod or something. Forget about even diversifying, just put a white one on. Bro, Superfly dude, sometimes, just to let you know, man, I've got to figure out how to adjust it, and I don't know if it's like an Android thing or what, but the heart is in the way. Like, so sometimes I won't answer your last chat comment, but I see it in the chat, but I can't see really what you said because there's a giant heart in my way, and there's no way to move it that I've been able to find yet. But I think you're saved. I don't know. I don't know. That's the thing that sucks. I'm sure in a year from now, I'll have 0 issues with stuff like that. Interesting though. That fish was, they all got it the same way. Mid-column, kind of slow rolling it. No, not much action. Like usually I pump a chatterbait if I'm not in grass. Let me flip this area a little bit, because sometimes especially this time of year, you'll get more than one in the same spot. He flipped you the fin on the way out. Yeah, he probably did flip me the fin on the way out. It's all good. I want to change this damn creature bait, and I'm about to, but I'm going to flip it one more time. Let's see if I can get us to the left a little. It scared me for a second. I didn't know what happened. Now all the fish are gone. Sound travels very fast in water, and that was a lot of sound. That's another one, guys. There's another one. Oh, come on, don't jump. This is a good one, so. Glad I didn't change the creature bait. It's a good one. Okay, good. Nice, you guys. All right, let me get the hook out of my pants. See, buddy, I took a hook too. There's a good one. It's a very good one, I would say. About like a little over a pound, not much. Maybe 2. I do send packages out a lot. I could check it. I should check it just for fun. Just so I can get my, I'm gonna say 1.7 on this one. 1.6. Let's say 1.6, but I might be surprised. And then I'll get her back in the water. Come on. All right, let's see. 1.8. I'm surprised. 1.8. All right, cool. All right, girl. And I do think you're a girl. Let me just check one more thing. Do you have any food in your throat so I can get a clue? No, something's down there actually, but I can't tell what the hell it is. And your stomach feels soft like you've been eating bait fish, so have a good day. 3 bass, that's awesome. That was a good one, same spot too. Same spot as the last one, just a different presentation. 3 bass. Now let's try to get a limit. The first one probably wouldn't count in a tournament, but I want to get a scale that keeps track of the weight. Thank you, Superfly. You're my biggest fan, bro. You're the man, dude. It's just good to catch something. Hate how these baits rip up so fast, the Berkeley creature hogs, but honestly they catch bass, and at the same time I always reuse them for something, a trailer on a jig or something. I cut them down and make like a mini flip, like a mini version. How's my line feeling? Good. No frays. Hook's good. Let's see. Oh yeah, still hooking right into my finger now. Does anyone else sharpen their hooks? Cause I do. Not if I'm just fun fishing. I hate when I pull it all the way through like that. There's no finesse. I have a video coming out about this, but like here's why most people, because I keep getting asked like, how do you throw these things into wood and stuff without getting hung up? And the reason why is because like when you're using a straight shank hook, you're not, first of all, because I'm using really heavy gear with really heavy line and a really heavy hook and all that stuff. But the main reason why is because I'm not exposing it, because I'm using a straight shank hook with all this heavy gear. You don't need to. This hook will come right through the middle of that bait. It doesn't need to, you don't need to have any hook point exposed when you're doing this kind of flipping and pitching into heavy stuff. You don't want to. You'll just get snagged up on every cast. Let's try to get back in there and see if there's another one. Where the hell did we go? We like drifted pretty far from that spot. That's good though, because that's the direction we're going back. The wind. Ugh. I am a huge fan, Peg. I enjoy it. I do too, bro. I enjoy having you in here, man. You bring life into the place. So do you, Lorraine. Dude, you don't have to watch chat full time, my friend. And I only made you a mod because like you've been one of my day ones, my friend. You don't have to, you sharpen your hooks. Dude, I think it's the smartest thing a person can do. It takes 2 seconds of your life. I usually have one in my pocket when I'm fishing, especially if I'm in like a tournament. People ask, what are you doing? It's like taking 2 seconds to make sure I don't miss a fish and cry. Yeah, Lorraine, you never have to. You know what I mean. And I hear you. It hurts my eyes too. Honestly, it does. I'm not even kidding. I can't look at things like that for too long. But on here, I have it set up perfectly for some reason. I don't know. Or maybe it's the sunglasses. Yeah, dude. Too many people throw crap away. Oh my gosh, it's crazy how fast we're drifting, because we haven't had much of a current in here all day. I've been able to just chill. Ugh, it gives me a headache, Elaine. Like Lorraine, my other friend Elaine, but I'll get like seriously a migraine if I look at a computer with the text too long. I can't do that. I get migraines with everything. Not migraines, I don't know. And if they are migraines, it doesn't really stop me from doing anything. I just am in pain all day. But yeah, dude, super fun. Not enough people fix things. Everybody throws stuff away nowadays, you know what I mean? Imagine if I get a third out of the same spot. I've caught 6 out of one spot before though, on days like this. Sometimes they're just there for a reason. There's just a ton of them. The other thing, and it's hard when you're pitching it over a log like this, but you really want to try to keep your rod in a 45 as often as possible, because when you're all the way up here and you're over a log and your tip's up there, it's really hard to set the hook fast. And you have to a lot of the times when you're doing this. So even that, like I had to pull line out real quick to let it sink, or else it would have pendulumed. I can never say that. Pendulumed back to me, which was fine sometimes, but I really just wanted to drop exactly where I casted it. I'm on that tree. Let's chatterbait and chill. It's Time to chatterbait and chill. That should be like the name of, I should change the name of this. Dude, I'm seriously contemplating in a little bit, just because I've got a third spinning rod, or second spinning rod, I'm not using at all. I might as well put a chatterbait on it. Maybe a jig on the other one, the spinnerbait rod. Since that's what's working for us, you know what I mean? Probably gonna do that. I do have work to do today, but I'm probably going to be doing this longer than I thought now, because I'm all the way, I'm not even at the end of the, we got to cover some water. But this area seems fishy since we caught some fish in it. Ah, it broke off. What the hell? That's a $22 chatterbait. It just broke off. I felt it go over some kind of like, I want to see what that is. Or is it my damn knot? No, it broke off after the knot. But still, like, the hell? Good thing is I don't need a leader on it for that. I shouldn't have had a leader on to begin with. That sucks. And that, my friends, is why you don't spend $22 on a lure. It's okay. Joy, what's going on? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? How you doing, my friend? 4 p.m. in the UK. Yeah, the one was nice. I had one miss. The first three, one was a miss and two we landed, and they were all tiny. Well, the first one was tiny. The second one was okay. And this third one was 1.8, which is decent. Something just blew up on a fish right there. I just want to see if I can get my chatterbait out of there. Let's see. If I can see it, I doubt it. It'd be cool though. Tell you one thing, I'm not reaching my hand yet. Oof, it's sludgy down there. It's gone. It's alright. Just gotta retie. It sucks, but some health issues. Oh man, I hope you're alright. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too. Same. I pray for all my friends every day. I always say, please protect my friends. And then I call the ones out that need special help. For a while, it's been my buddy Kevin. But you're going in there, my friend. I do have another blue chatterbait, but it's just not the might work better actually, because it's a little heavier. See, it's like right now there's tons of bait underneath us. I'd like to see, if I had the fish finder, it'd be cool to see like what we're looking at. You're welcome, Joy, of course. What the hell did I do? Okay, thank God. I don't want to retie that again. Just doing some retying, guys. I'm gonna put, so I got another chatterbait on since I lost that one, and that's been our biggest producer. It's good. It's not as good, but it's not as good as like the baby jack, but it's pretty good. It's a mini max. Oh, it feels good. I like it. That'll catch a fish. The only difference is this has this chrome blade, and the other one had, ow, the painted blade, black. So I don't know. We'll see. I hope that doesn't make a difference. It's too dirty. I don't feel comfortable throwing a shaky head in this dirty water right now. It's too slow. So bring them, the flukes. So I'm gonna try a weightless fluke in white because it really shows up. Short time. Ah! No. I'm just gonna do a uni knot. I feel like messing with it. $11, $12, $13, $14 wraps. That should be good. If I don't lose that tag. Come on. There we go. And I think we're good. I think we can move on again. Just 1 second. See how it feels. Feels good. I like it. I like this rod. I just got this not too long ago. It's a Speed Stick Classic from Walmart, the Lose, but it's perfect. This it's 6'8", but I like it's the only like under 7 foot rod I own, and I love it for kayaking. It's nice not having something just high bacteria. Dude, there's this, I was fishing at one the other day, and me and Carlos was with me. We found this like sweet spot, and we had to like cross the dam, like the water kind of thing. It was nasty, like it smelled bad and everything. And like as we're wait, what the heck did I do? Oh yeah, this goes here. Sorry. As we got across and our feet were soaking wet, we see a sign that says temporarily off limits to swimming, fishing, or whatever due to E. coli. We're like, no. Could be anything. Give us anything else, not E. coli. You can remove live reactions in settings. Oh, you mean like that heart thing? Is that what you're talking about? Just talking about Willis? No, some of the Walmart rods are not bad. Like, I like having my special ones, you know? But you scratch them, yeah, it's nasty. You scratch a $200 rod, and you don't feel too good about it. But these Lose, especially Lose, I love Lose. Puts out some really good budget products, like that yellow stick. It's I forget what it's called, but I think it's the LS. But that thing, they'll last you forever. I never even have eyelets come out. The only time I break them is my own fault. Oh, I scrubbed pretty damn good. Trust me. And I was very conscious the rest of the time I was there not to like touch my face. And guess what? I'll be kayaking there this coming week, but on the other side. It didn't say on the upper side of the dam that there was E. coli. But there's giant carp in there, so what are you gonna do? I'll take a little E. coli if we could catch a big carp, and nobody else can fish on the things. It's like a private community, and no one really fishes there, so I'm kind of gonna be the only one. You'll get like 1 or 2 people a week in a kayak on there. Okay, let's get to fishing. Some logistics issues over here. All right, let's catch another fish. I actually kind of like the feel of this chatterbait a lot more. That other one's a 1/4 ounce, and I don't know. It's too light for my liking. It's hard to feel. Come on, there we go. Ooh, there was a fish bite. What the hell, man? You just grabbed it and let go right away. Not exactly where I wanted to get. I was bank fishing too, though. I usually bank fish, but that was a different scenario. We were like, oh, we gotta get to the other side, because there was only like one little spot to fish if we stayed where we were. And then we didn't catch anything anyway. I love kayak fishing though, because the difference, first of all, it's a lot more peaceful because you're usually like get away from the crowds. But second, it just allows you to get to so many spots that most people aren't hammering all summer long. And it makes a difference. The wind is blowing right at us. Oh, come on. I thought that was a fish. Come on. Man, I wish you guys could see. There's a bunch of, I can't tell what they are. It's baby fish. A fry of some sort. If ever there was a spot to throw a frog, but I just don't have the, I would have to take my flipping setup off. And I just don't want to take the risk. But I can't throw it with that fluoro on the other reel. Fluoro and frogs just does not work very well. It sinks. But you could hear there's so many bluegill in here. I don't know if you guys could hear it. It sounds like Rice Krispies when you put milk in the thing. Okay. This is where I want to go flipping in there. I might do that a little bit in a second. harsh cast. How deep is it here? It's pretty silty. What the hell is it so loose for? I just... When did I do that? Some hydrilla down there. Look, there's hydrilla down there. Have a great day, Joy. Have a great day, or whoever's leaving. Let's see. Only fish. I missed it, but smallmouth are the best. I would be catching a smallmouth if I had a choice between a large and a smallmouth any day of the week. They've got heart. You know what? It's because I'm ripping through grass, I think. That's why I'm getting my blade stuck all the time. I'm an idiot. I'm just not used to... It's actually perfect chatterbait. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what you want for a chatterbait. Damn, it's so much grass. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the spot. You're staying, cool thing. Either way, I'm not. You don't have to say. I just didn't know who was or not. Stay blessed to you too, man. I'm gonna try to catch your. It's 11 now. If I get off the water. Hopefully. I think. Yeah, we gotta. There's probably bass down there in that hydrilla, but. Too hot over here. So, in the name of comfort and in the name of beating the other guy to the bridge over there. I see that bridge, I just gotta get to it, and then we're gonna work our way back. It's a lot of wood over there. See, this would be a good spot if you liked fish finders to use one with all the grass down here. You can find the line, a grass line. I was hoping Nonstop would come in. I was gonna be like, where you been, man? I needed you. No, I would never do that to him. Okay. There's some shade. You guys, it might be TMI, but I gotta pee so bad. If I find a spot, I'm pulling over. I don't think I'm finding a spot there. Ooh, something followed it in, damn it. We're so shallow, the blade's just getting hung up in everything, I think. When I'm doing those jerks, it's because the blade's stopping. Ooh. What the hell just happened? Oh, my bell closed on me. Feel the grass on my propeller. It's crazy. Never been back here before. Ooh, that was a fish. Something bit at it. Thank you. Thank you for the lucky fish dance. I gotta stand for this. It's tough standing in the kayak when you're drifting backwards at the same time. Current and wind or whatever, I don't know. One of the two is picking up with. Oh yeah, there's no. Some kind of a running. I don't think this spot's good. It's too shallow. Too shallow, but like not just that, like sludgy.
My child swears if you do look at this chance.
Yeah, I believe it. I'll take it. I'm superstitious when it comes to fishing. You ever feel like you catch more, like when you're confident, you definitely catch more fish. I don't know what that is, but when you feel like you're gonna catch a bunch of fish, you catch more fish. It looks like I could pull up over there, which if I can, that's really nice because then I can pee. Which is kind of the only thing on my mind right now, and I'm sorry you guys, to be honest with you. Cool over here though. I see a spot. It looks perfect to pull up on. A very cool area. I like it. How deep is it here? Oh, it gets deeper again over here too. This is awesome. There might be fish over here. Yeah, there's a guy, confidence is key. Like there's a guy, what's his name? Gerald Swindle. He's like a bass pro. And his big thing is, oh look, it's a running, that's creek running through here. Oh my gosh, this is a great spot over here, you guys. A positive mental attitude, PMM. It's like his big thing. Look at that. It's running water coming right through here, I guarantee you. I want to see if we could go up there. I don't know, maybe we could get up there a little bit and just see what's going on. We might get into some clearer water. I'm in the shallows. Okay. Ow. We're not done, you guys. Just taking a bathroom break. Hopefully not in somebody's backyard. Although it doesn't look like it. Although it kind of does. So I don't know. But you'd think if it was, they'd have a sign, so. Because I bet they'd be dealing with that a lot. Come on. This might be tough. I think I can do that. Get just a little further. All right, bear with me, you guys. I'll be right back. If I could do it, if I get it the first try, let's see. We're good. Is it someone's backyard? No. It's always good when you walk back and your kayak's still there. It's always a good feeling. Oh. While we're here, this spinnerbait, I don't know. I haven't really thrown it enough to know if it's good or not, but put a jig on. Tie a jig on real quick so we have a second flipping option. Okay. Yeah, the bridge is awesome. You won't fish the night after full moon? Why? I always feel like that's like the... it's just bad luck, I guess. I do. I feel like that's like one of the best times to fish. At night. Come on. I don't feel like getting out. There we go. Ow. There goes my hip. Stuck on something. We got in, we could get out. That's what I always say. let's see what's up this little creek over here. Just because it looks fun. How shallow is it? It's pretty shallow. We might have to pedal in there. Or paddle. No! Almost low. Here first. I want to go in this creek, just see what's in there. My rudder up. Come on. There we go. Just for fun. Why not? And while we're at it, let's cast real quick on the mouth of it. All right, people, we're going in. And what's going on, Tink Tink? What is going on? Evening, full moon, then take 2 days out. That's funny. It's very superstitious. I'll fish pretty much every day, to be honest with you. Even when it's horrible. See if we can get stuck in here. I hear like a waterfall back there, so maybe that's cool to look at. Ugh. That looks like a spot where a fish would hide right there on this little corner. We can't get too much further unless... It's kind of cool though. I don't know if you guys can see like the little... Alright, that's enough fun in here. I'd go in here too. I honestly would go in here if I was a fish today, because you got current pushing little minnows probably right past all these bushes. If I was a bass, I'd be hanging out right in the sides, waiting for something juicy to come by. There could be one in that little pocket, but it's about an inch deep. And honestly, I think it knows we're here by now. And the current's moving too fast, so I don't feel like we have the time. And also I almost knocked my phone into the water. And also. And also somehow I'm in the current, but I ended up in the perfect little eddy where I'm not moving at all. See, I wonder, everybody else that I see fishing today is fishing the side with all the sun, and that my brain this time of year goes straight to, oh, that was a bad move, goes straight to fish the shady side. I feel like these people might know something that I don't. Maybe they know something that I don't, because I don't fish here very often. Well, I've never fished here other than on the ice. I fished Farrington Lake plenty of times, which is right down the street. And I was gonna go there today, but I decided without the trolling motor, I like it here a little more. It's a little more relaxing. This looks like a cool little spot. Let's see. We should be able to pull one out of here. Somehow, some way. I waste more of them probably than I have to, though, of these creature baits. If I get tired of it, I'll just switch it. I like the black and blue. South African special was just not, I just wasn't feeling it today. Fish don't feel like they're in a South African kind of mood. And to me, look like they're eating black and blue foods today. So, I'll switch to that. We shall try that. How shallow is it here? How deep is the water, mama? 10 feet high and rising. How high is the water, mama? It's 10 feet high and rising. So shallow, I'm having trouble pedaling around. What if we could get under the bridge? I can't go under the bridge, huh? The whole stream will go down. 100%. I guess I could, but I'm not gonna. Look, there's a little sewage pipe draining out. Oh, that was perfect. Some raw sewage. Ooh. Oh, come on. Is that a bite? It feels like. Felt like a bite. Oh, that was a horrible. Up real quick so I could stop us from going under the bridge. I don't think it's happening under the bridge right now, you guys. Yo, Bella baby, good morning, my friend. How's it going? It's, I would say, Dallas Cowboys, hell yeah. I'm a Cowboys fan. Ah, my rods are going under the bridge. Get out from under the bridge, dude. Please. Hold on one sec. That was scary. I've been a Dallas Cowboys fan. I was born in Texas, so. No, I appreciate you, Joy. They have slowed down a bit, but the cool thing is, I'm so happy that I got the. This is my first. A lot of the times when I'm out on the kayak, we're gonna catch some. We're gonna catch some big ones, and a lot. But sometimes you don't, and maybe we will. Oh heck yeah, this is our year. A fellow Dallas fan. It's rare. A rare meet. Yeah, now this is gonna be a good year. I think we've got everything we need. Nobody follows basketball ever, but I'm also a 76ers fan because that's my East Coast team, I guess you would say. I choose one. And I think it's crazy that I heard we got LeBron James. I haven't even been paying attention, but that's insane. Dusty ass. He's my age, so I'm allowed to say he's old. I can't wait for NFL season to start. I'm so excited for the season. And just that feel. And fall fishing and all this stuff that it's the best time of the year. It seriously is. You and me both. Exercising is not my strong suit. I played football though, growing up. I was never good. But my dad was always like a hardcore, straight out of Texas football guy. So he coached, and he was a good coach. Very good coach. But I never, unfortunately, for him and myself, I was never that into it at that age. was a kid.
When I played baseball, I'd have my glove over my face in the outfield. Oh, tell him all day. I don't care. What's he gonna do about it? My dad's in here. Bfar. I never see one of my dad. Bfar is my dad, but I don't even see his comment in here. But yeah, that is my dad, and he was a good coach. A very good football coach. Taught a lot of kids. Probably changed a lot of kids' lives, honestly. Isn't it? I got a fit.
He's old. LeBron's old. He's got to give it up. I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm kind of joking because I think we're going to be... come on. I forget who else we got. We have, like... We added some serious talent to the roster. But right now, I don't care about basketball that much because basketball seems like it's always on. It never ends. The season just ends and then like a month later, it seems like it starts again. Whereas football... American football, I should say, for my European friends and pretty much everywhere else. You know, it feels like it takes a lot. It feels more special when it comes, I guess. I've been hit by a couple footballs in my life. Why, have you? I'm assuming you've had a good one. What's up, Reno? This stuff is, like, I'm talking, I kind of want to get out of this area for sure, actually. I don't think there's bass over here. It's like a foot. I can't even put my, I can't put my pedal drive down or else it goes into the mud. Come on, baby. We can do it. Look at, I don't know if you can see the mud on my paddle every time I go down. Okay. I gotta get out of here. Nah, not even the wood looks good right now. Should be good now. It looks deeper. A little deeper. Come on. Oh, it's not. It's not. You know what? I bet you I'm like literally just outside the channel. Yeah, there we go. No. There must be some kind of a creek channel or something. There it is. There it is. I want to get back a little bit more towards where we started because I think that's where the fish are hanging out. Honestly, this time of the year, it makes more sense to me. Like, I know there's fish back here in the shallows. There's bluegill. We're hitting this. I mean, it's super shallow. I'm hitting the bottom again right now. I can't pedal. Yeah, just got to paddle out of here. It's too shallow though. I'm sure there's some bass back here. Probably some big ass bass. And they're probably getting some big bluegill because I could hear the bluegill back here. But I don't feel like it. I don't feel like dealing with this. I think the majority of the bass are probably, they're probably down by the dam, which is where we started. And that's where we had the most success early on. How deep is it? Can I paddle? Nope, not yet. Kayak's awesome, but it is not meant to be paddled. It is not meant to be paddled. Rudder is down. Water's significantly warmer back here too. First of all, muddy water heats up faster anyway, and second of all, it's so shallow back here. So shallow. So shallow. Let's throw the chatterbait. How deep is this? I'm gonna flip it in here. It's deep enough, so. Let's try the jig though. Let's try the jig instead of the creature bait. Still, it's not any better over here. It sucks. I'm convinced we got to get to a little deeper water today. New Jersey, by the way. I'm originally from Texas. Then we moved out to like near San Francisco for like pretty much half my life. And then a little more than half my life. I'm 40 now, so around like 20, we moved out to New Jersey. It's alright. Where are you from, by the way? Reno, let's see what you guys are saying. Sorry. Sure, that's another channel. I need to get a video on that. Dude, I would do wish you luck, Reno. And I gotta check out the video if you got one on there. PA? There you go. So we're very close. Oh, you fish PA, Connecticut? Joy, I didn't even know that. I didn't know you were in the fish this area too. Or I did know it, and I forgot, one of the two. But that's really cool. I didn't realize. Now I'm stuck in the damn lily pads. Come on, it's my... Hopefully they're not stuck around my propeller. Sometimes the pedals can be more of a problem. PA, New York, and Connecticut. Yeah, we've got some good fishing on this side of the country, I'll tell you that. Not the biggest bass. Some kind of an inflow over there. I could hear the water trickling in. We gotta get to some here we go. Let's see what we got. Get right in here. Just see. Somebody's line. Even back here kind of looks like it sucks. Oh, peacock bass would be cool. Yeah, I want to go for the big bass too.
I never fished in Texas for bass, and I've been there a gazillion times in my life. And Texas has some big ones too. Alright, let's stop talking about it and actually get out of here. 'Cause spot I'm going right through the middle of. What comment? What are we talking about here?
Coming behind you, man. You're fine, you're fine. Pretty good. How are you? Any luck out there?
You fish a lot here?
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, not so much here, more Farrington.
Bass in here?
There are, yeah. I caught a few on a chatterbait. Yeah, I caught a few on a two on a chatterbait and one on a jig or a creature bait or whatever, just like flipping it. But they've all been like real shallow. Like, but not like that shallow, like over there shallow, but like in the, you know, in the better areas where the depths are, but in the shallows. It hasn't been easy, man. It hasn't been easy. And I didn't expect this muddy water, so good luck, man. I hope you get them. Yeah, it really muddied it up. I came with all, I expected a little stain to the water. I had everything rigged up. Good luck. I'm gonna get closer to like the boat ramp area, because I gotta actually cut it at some point today. So let's see what's going on in here. I thought I was already subbed. I don't know if you're talking about me or not, but it's all good, dude. Do you create content, Bella? Starting to. Here, dude. I'll sub to you, Bella. Subscribed. Blocked my comment. Wait, you live in Florida, Reno? Is that where you're from? Subbing. Doesn't like that word in chat, subbing. Super weird. I don't even know where I'm going right now. I'm looking down at the phone. That is weird. Poor guy. I hope he catches a bass today. He looks like he needs one. Looks like he needs a fish in his life. He's like, are there bass in here? You know, somebody the other day was saying, don't you hate streaming, and then don't you feel like you're giving away like secrets and stuff to people in the area? And no, I really don't, actually. I don't care at all. To be honest with you, I think it's awesome, and the more people that would fish, the longer, and the more this industry will grow, first of all. Second of all, when I was a kid, I fished a lot. And I see way more young people fishing today, at least in the areas I live, than I saw back then. I didn't know too many people that fished when I was that age. My daughter is in high school, and all her friends know her dad as Peg Leg and like me. So, like, no, I think it's awesome. The more the merrier. Plenty of water in the world. There's plenty of fish in the world. And you know what? I give away a secret and it gets slammed. It just forces me to get better, because then I gotta find new secrets. Right? Yeah, I would like to see millions of more people fishing. It would actually make things a lot better. That's how it works. It's the ego thing. People think too much ego. What's going on, Pierre? It's nice to see you, my friend. Oh, I've got the community board going, and we've got some big carp posted on there if you guys checked it out. This one dude catching like, what's his name? Dang it, why can't I remember his screen name? But it doesn't matter. He's caught like some massive grass carp. No, I don't think there is. Somebody told me the other day, like, not to always give your location, especially like when you're on your own, for safety reasons. That made sense to me, but let's see what's going on over here. See, we're right in the boat ramp area again. That was actually really fast. I didn't realize how quick it would take. It's awesome. I actually if we were, next time Farrington would be my lake of choice and not here, even though this place is cool. But Farrington, I think you just catch a lot more. You always catch a lot more when it's not the place that you're at, you know what I mean? What I mean is hindsight's, I don't know what the freaking word is, but it means I'm making excuses for why I'm not catching more fish here. Because I'm not at Farrington. Or Hapatgong, or one of those. Could never be me. What the hell? I just want to flip this thing around a little bit. I don't care if I catch one or not. Tried this fluke. I'm gonna try the fluke. Oh, big bluegill tried to get that right off the top of the pads. It's hilarious. We gotta go in there. We gotta get in there. It looks too good in there. What the hell happened to my fluke? I'm gonna try to get in. where you gotta be a little stealth because we're getting right on top of them. The goal is to get in there though. Damn it. Man, I just botched that whole situation. I'm not loving
Hey, I'm having fun, you guys. Sometimes I get quiet. It means I'm focusing in.
I love this stuff. I would just the difference is when you're fishing on a stream, when you're fishing alone, there's zero pressure in your head. You're just fishing, figuring them out or you don't. Go home skunked or not. But on the stream, it just adds that little extra element. Takes a little getting used to, I would say. Thinking. Because these are the times, like, when you... If I was going to fish for another 5-6 hours, these are the times where you start dialing things in and, like, really trying to figure things out. Or, you know, all day, really, but... It's harder to think when you feel an impatient feeling a little bit, I guess. Like you need to catch something. Or else your whole YouTube career will be over. I'm just kidding. Who cares? This tree has been good to us.
Swipe down on the chat and I don't know what that means. Oh, and like, thank you, bro. Thank you, Reno, dude. You don't have to ever apologize, my friend. Thank you for being here, man.
I caught 3 bass earlier and 0 bass since. I think we got started around 9, so what's that, 10, 11, 12, 3.5 hours, 3 bass. It's okay. Listen, guys, I'm not trying to make excuses, but I'm about to make some excuses anyway. It's August, just about. We just went from like heat wave after heat wave after heat wave to like flood after flood after flood. The temperatures are dropped on